It's 11 o'clock at night and I'm normally fast asleep by now. I thought I'd just come and sort some CDs out. I mentioned on my last video that I got a huge pile of CDs, DVDs, mixed media from an auction. I got about 9 lots and I paid about 80 quid. This is the CDs. In this box here is all classical CDs. I've kind of already grouped them together as to how I'm going to bundle them together and list them. This is the leftover crap, really. There's a couple of little bundles in here, but they're not really worth anything. I'm just going to go through them now and pick out ones for my van. And the rest of them, I think I'm probably just going to send to a car boot sale, donate them to a charity shop. Because by donating to a charity shop, the charity shop then gets more donations, adds them all together, puts them in the auctions, and mugs like me come and buy them and try to resell them. Such is the circle of life, young Simba. Such is the circle of life. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this. If I find anything decent, I'll pull it out and I'll show you. But still reselling, always flipping. Don't know if you can see if one side of my face is all filled out and the other one's normal. This one's a small inside. Anyway, let's get on with the job. Like I say, all of these are the classical ones, so I'm not going to touch those ones other than them. I'll start with these because this is the emptiest box. Rebecca Ferguson, Heaven. Nothing's real but love. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest that I've ever seen. Gotta have a bit of Dolly in the van. That sort of thing. So there might be a few tracks on there that I'll be able to pull. My battery's running out, so I'm going to end this here and I'm going to try and take some tablets and get myself to sleep because my mouth's still causing me a little bit of pain. The next day, as I said last night, these are the classical CDs. They're already all bundled together. These ones here are going to go to the car boot sale. There are some bundles in there, but nothing worth really selling on eBay when you take into account postage costs and fees, etc. And then you get people wanting to return them, and it's a bit of a nightmare to sell small value stuff on there. So they're all for the car boot. I've got an empty box there to add to, and that box is half full with CD albums, which is my last section to go through a bit later on. Like, all of the CDs now gone through, sorted out, bundled together. I've pulled out a few individual ones. I'll just spin that around me. My head's absolutely mashed, so that's me done for the day. I'm going to carry on working through them. The CDs are done. Start the DVDs tomorrow. The next day again. Good morning, YouTube. It is Friday. I've been going through all of the CDs as you've seen in the clips, and I'm now moving on to DVDs. So there's a lot of them. I need to bring them all through and get them all sorted. So come along for the ride. Right, so what I've got here is a reality of reselling. I bought a shitload, there's no other way to describe it, of DVDs and CDs from an auction. I've already cherry-picked quite a few, and what I'm left with is potential bundles. The reality is 6 cases there, each with 75 in. A couple of green cases here. There's some box set ones in here. Game of Thrones, Arvida Saint Pet, Everybody Loves Raymond, True Blood. In these boxes at the front, it's absolute dross. It's stuff like that Music Magpie won't even take. And again, similar here. Chick flick type, mass-produced, how it works is, let me spin this around. How I've found it to work at the auctions, these are what the charity shops cannot sell. So people make their donations because they think they're doing a good deed. They're just getting rid of all of their plastic DVD cases and CD cases. It really boils my Type 6 plastic. Urgh. So people love movies, yeah? People love going to the cinema. People love watching them. And in the olden days before streaming, people used to buy DVDs. Even before that, VHS. But that's a different subject. Specifically, their cases and CD cases are made of something called Type 6 plastic. Now, it cannot be recycled in the UK widely. Type 6 plastic is being thrown away in general waste and going into landfill. Those DVDs there are just a tiny, tiny fraction of what one person in the UK has collected in one day. Okay? Think about that. There is no widely available recycling facility that will deal with Type 6 plastic in the UK. There is elsewhere, but the UK have decided that they don't have the funding or the infrastructure to build such recycling plants. Okay, well, so it is what it is. What do I do with these DVDs? I need to now sort them out. I need to work out what on earth I'm going to do with them. In 4 weeks' time, just over 4 weeks' time, I may not have a roof over my head. And I need to do something with them. And I don't want to put them in storage. And I don't want to throw them into general waste. I really don't want to, but what choices do I have? If you've got any suggestions, put them down in the comments below. I am looking at options currently on how to deal with these because I do not want to cause any further damage to the earth. I'm conscious now about my footprint, and I have been for some time, but there have been times in my past when I haven't really given it a thought. When I'm faced with this much plastic, I really have to think about it. Anyway, I'm going to crack on now, sorting these DVDs out, thinking about what I'm going to do with them, and I'll share my thoughts as I go through the day. 10 minutes later, and I'm completely overwhelmed. Like, I haven't touched a thing. I keep walking back and forwards past it, scratching my head. Oh my God. The next day. Oh, how are you, man? You're having a laugh, aren't you? 3 days. Good morning, YouTube. It is 7:30 on Saturday morning. I've got my dad is picking up my kids and he's bringing them down here to pick me up, and we're going to go and spend the day together. Some of my kids anyway. The other kids have other plans, and that's kind of how things work. What I've done yesterday is I sat and looked at the pile of DVDs that was taking over my house, and I looked at them and I looked at them, and then I went out for the day. My wife picked me up and we went to the Metro Centre and we had a walk around a couple of the shops, bought a couple of things for the kids, and then she dropped me off and I looked at the DVDs again, and I looked at them and I looked at them, and it wasn't until about 7 o'clock, 7:30 last night, I thought I should probably do something with these, and I'll flip the camera around and show you what I've done. What I've got at the back is empty boxes and empty bags, and a bag filled with DVDs that I want to keep, and I will probably be taking those into the van live with me to watch. I have a big bundle of kids DVDs here. I have 2 boxes of bundles which are incomplete, so I need to go through those, work out what ones I'm missing to complete the bundles, and then set myself a little challenge to go and find those. I have all of these and the green plastic box and that box there filled with bundles ready for listing, individual titles ready for listing, and there's a big pile of Blu-rays there, a big pile of Disney's there, box sets, Marvel, DC, Peppa Pig bundles, all sorts of things, and 2 boxes of individual CDs getting listed. In this box here, they're all new and sealed, so that will probably be another bundle. And I've got some more in the other room. In the dining room, I've got a box full of sci-fi films on DVD, and underneath that, a packed box filled of horror DVDs. And if I spin this around, just to get an idea, those are the three, on the right hand side, the 3 boxes of CDs which are for the car boot sale, and the 2 piles to the left of those are all DVDs which are no good. So I'm going to need to scan those through Music Magpie or something like that. Anything worth more than 10 pence I'll pull out and I'll send to my Music Magpie. Anything under 10 pence I will take them to a car boot sale, and I will try mix and match 10 for £1. And if I don't get anything from them, then they will go back into the whole charity shop donation, off to auction, and I'll probably buy them back again at some point. That is where I am up to. Like I say, I've got a full day with the kids today, and when I get back tonight, I may start on them, I may not. It may be a Sunday thing. No one's here to tell me off and tidy up, so... Later that night, right, I'm telling you, this had better be the last voiceover. It's last thing on Saturday night now, and I realised that I've got about 25 minutes worth of footage which I need to now cut down to try and make a 10-minute video. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. The DVDs and Blu-rays are still on the floor, ready for listing. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and until we speak again, may you be happy.